Can you hear that noise? Can you hear that noise? Well, that's our brass monkey fridge, going from 3 degrees back down to 2 degrees. It'll cut off in a couple of minutes, but it's fairly quiet. The first night we're in the van, Crystal sort of thought it was a car starting up beside us, but it's not too noisy at all. We stayed in a hotel about a week ago and we heard their fridge and we're like, holy hell, that's a fair bit more than our van sounds. Anyway, yeah, this is our brass monkey 40 litre and it fits perfectly between, we bought it specifically because it fits perfectly between our bed and the kitchen sink area. This one that we've got, it doesn't connect to Wi-Fi, which I know some of the higher end models do, but this is all we need. Crystal was a bit skeptical about getting one to start with. She thought we could make do with chili bins. I was a little bit skeptical because, you know, they're made in China. They seem to be very, very cheap. This one cost us $379. When I went to inquire about it, the staff at JCar told me, well, it's got a 3-year warranty. What's the worst that could happen? And they're right, you know. So we've had this one about a month. Last night, you can run it on low, medium or high, and that works with the battery cutoff. We run a house battery separate to the van battery, and the van battery charges the house battery off the alternator, but the house battery can't use the van battery. So essentially we only use one 12-volt battery at a time. Last night actually was the first time that we've run it down to flat since we've had the van, and that was set on medium. It ran for about 40 hours before it did that. When I bought it, they told me about 12, so I'm really stoked with that. We didn't run the van for 40 hours, and the fridge was on the whole time before it cut out. We were charging stuff, we had the lights on, all sorts of other stuff too, so the fridge really did its job. It's easy to use, opens up easy, stores a heap of stuff. On the ad, I think I saw it said 56 cans. It's pretty chunky. It's not cheap plastic or anything. This one, the 40 litre, comes with handles in the side. It's got wheels down there, and it has like a handle at the back, which is under the cover, which is telescopic, like one that you use for the luggage bags. So yeah, it's really quite portable. We never really used it for that yet, only when we moved house. This is just the fridge version, fridge or freezer version. You can get ones that are fridge and freezer, but we decided to just get the one version that this one can go from minus 22 degrees freezing down to about 8 degrees. I don't know why you'd ever run it at 8 degrees, but you can. We normally run it at 2 degrees, and that keeps everything really cool. When we moved house into the van, we used it as a freezer. I think we had it at about minus 6 then, and it worked perfectly, and that was on 240 volt. This 40 litre one also comes with 240 volt plug and a 12 volt plug, so yeah, you can use it in the house, or you can use it in the van, or you can plug in to power at a campsite or whatever. Okay, another one of my favorite features on here, this is easy to use as well. You can change the settings just with the settings button, or you can change the temperature with just easy like that. Set it to -1 so it might kick in again soon. There we go. But it's really very quiet. You do hear it, but not that bad at all. Another one of my favorite things there is it has a USB port. So while we have quite a few USB ports around, it's just good to, if we need one to charge overnight, can whack it in there as well. So the settings are easy, the power's easy. It's ran a lot better than I've expected. As I think I've said, we've had it for a month and we have had no issues whatsoever. We've been up and down hills and carrying it in and out a couple of times and it's been perfect. I've heard people have had trouble with four-wheel drives when they take it out running. But I think that's the compressor going right on its side, which, you know, we've been up some pretty steep hills and it's never caused us any drama. So, yeah, in conclusion, if you just want a low-end fridge, you don't want to spend a lot of money, this one we bought for $379. You might be able to get it cheaper now. I know you can get it $399 with a case at some Jcar stores. I'd highly recommend it because, yeah, it hasn't skipped a beat at all. It's been perfect for what we use. Okay, catch you later.